Wait. Welcome to Yellow Jacket Radio with Nick and Sean and Nathan.
Yeah, that was
Special guest Nathan Davis.
Nathan was just beatboxing
just
for us.
FYI, I was like unprepared, so that was bad. That was bad.
Hey, but it was really nice. It was really
That
nice.
was pretty good. That was a pretty good opening to our show. Welcome to
pretty
our show today on Wednesday. We have Nathan Davis here with us, and we're going to be asking a few questions to him.
So, Nathan, as a senior of Thomas County Central High School, how do you feel it's going to be your last year representing the blue and gold?
Well, it's going to be an interesting year. Seeing all these teachers and all that stuff that I used to know, especially some that was retired. So, like Miss Mims, she was an awesome teacher. I always remember her.
Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell was also a really good one as well. But, of course, he just left to go to, I think it was Tallahassee for
FEMA?
it was
It's FEMA.
was it FEMA?
It's FEMA.
Really? It was like that destruction, like disaster.
Yeah, it's
area.
FEMA.
That's FEMA.
It's
I
FEMA.
don't know, but that's where he went to do some government work. But he'll always be at my book. You know what I also heard is that he's coming back for graduation. He's gonna see all of us graduate. Those
Really?
seniors.
That's really nice.
I was told by Miss Beathy that he's coming back just to see us. You know, so since we said all those cool things about him in one of the class periods. Anyways. But I think it's going to be an interesting year, one last year. Just seeing all these faces and stuff, especially seeing all these freshmen that are going to be replacing us, and these juniors that are going to be seniors. Hopefully, we teach them in a good way.
Hopefully, we
strive
to be a good influence.
Yeah, hopefully, we strive to be an influence. I can't speak words, telling why. Okay, but
So Nathan, are you involved with a club sport organization?
I'm involved with bands.
He's in bands.
All that other stuff. Yeah.
We have a band member. What do you do in band?
Percussion, snare player,
drums.
Yeah, I play drums.
Do you ever beatbox in band?
No,
do that, man.
There's not a gig in there for that.
Just get like a loudspeaker.
Yeah,
and beatbox for band.
But I'm in jazz band as well.
So pretty cool.
We have Harrison Keaton finally.
We have
finally joining
our next guest.
Yes, Harrison Keaton.
Harrison Keaton.
He's going to be joining us.
And no, he's not related to Michael Keaton, who played Batman.
All right.
Do we have a stool
Harrison,
over there?
Can you shut the door?
What are we gonna do?
Do we have a stool over there?
Yes, we do. You can pull up that stool right there and sit right next to Nathan.
Hey, and we can do the choir girls. You know that's.
So I have a question for Harrison.
Yes, Harrison.
Pass the microphone to Harrison. Hello, Harrison.
Hello.
This year will be your last year representing the blue and gold.
You are a senior now, sir.
How do you feel about
How does that feel?
Feels pretty good, to be honest. But it's also sad. It's a bittersweet moment.
It is.
I'm trying to make the best out of it. That's my plan, and to affect as many people as I can before I leave. So
that's really awesome. Definitely be a good influence to people. You know.
That's right.
I have a question for both of you guys. It's going to be your last time being in the marching band. What was y'all's favorite moments, and what do you expect for this season as your last moment?
Your favorite memories in marching band?
That's really hard. There's been some good memories at band camp, like short shorts Thursdays, and some what was it, Hawaiian Fridays,
Hawaiian shirt Fridays.
Yeah, so there's some other things, but also our freshman year that was fun because we had a really fun group at the percussion. That was like something that we're not gonna forget.
Yeah, definitely. The seniors of our freshman year really kicked it off for us, probably.
Yeah.
And then now you get to be those seniors for those freshmen.
Exactly. So we're trying this year. I'm looking forward to it. I was a little worried at first. We have a bunch of newcomers, but they've come a long way.
That's good.
So we're excited.
So what do you do in the band?
Well, me and Nathan both play snare drum.
Yep.
I'm center snare and drum captain, but Nathan, he's basically my right hand man.
Hey.
Nice.
He's got the quickest hands out of anybody on the line.
Yeah, and it can beatbox too.
Y'all ready? Are you guys ready for the Thomasville game next Friday?
I'm very ready. I'm ready. I don't know about everybody else.
I'm 100% ready. I'm just concerned about some people that are on the line, especially our other snare. But I'm not gonna get into that.
It's his first year.
Yeah.
He's trying, but
Yeah.
he'll get there.
What is y'all favorite moment throughout Thomas County Central, other than the band and
Just your favorite memory in the school years.
Of course, you pass it to one that doesn't know. Okay. There's a lot of good moments. I really can't bring it down to one. Of course, meeting friends is a good experience. Is hopefully meeting lifetime friends and keeping those friendships alive through years, even past high school, and
Yeah.
hopefully into college and lifetime. Stuff like that. But you never can tell with your friend group. So
Yeah.
stuff along those lines.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go along those same lines that Nathan just talked about, meeting friends and making relationships. I'm gonna actually pick on Nathan here a little bit. He's been here with me since 6th grade. We in percussion together. We've been playing since then, and now we're seniors in high school. And it's kind of crazy that we've came so far and have gotten so much better.
Yeah.
And now that we get to be on a line together our senior year, right beside each other on the field and in the stands to support our team is going to be great. And probably what's going to top that is being able to walk across that stage with all my friends that I've made. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
what's y'all's favorite subject and y'all least favorite subject?
Least favorite.
Least favorite is freaking
Chemistry.
math. Math is
Chemistry.
like the top dog of that. I don't know why. But
Favorite so far, definitely economics with Miss Barwick.
Oh,
And
true.
she's really good.
She's fun.
Shout out to Miss Barwick.
Shout out.
You're a
to
great
Miss Barwick.
teacher.
Actually, best school mom.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, amen.
Best school mom.
You're right. She's really cool.
Love Miss Barwick.
Love Ms. Bark as well. But, I mean, there's some other good classes. Finances is going really easy this year. That's beginning to be one of my favorite classes. But government and economics was my two favorite classes.
Definitely. I
So
agree.
both of you guys took a trip to Disney, and I would like to hear your experience and your favorite moments while y'all at the Disney.
Okay.
Well, we went 2 years for our high school
Yep,
years.
we went our freshman year and then our junior year, which
Yeah,
was last year.
this is last year.
So last year,
Mm.
well, we got there. Well, the bus ride's always interesting because they're
The
like
bus,
charter
yeah.
buses,
That is-
and it was pretty fun on the way down there. But once we got there, we went to do competitions first. And Nathan was in jazz band. He was a drum kit player for jazz band. It was really cool to get to watch him.
Yeah, that was a
That's pretty
fun
good.
year. We did really good. Our jazzmen did really good this year.
Yeah,
all
our jazz band's pretty
superiors.
good.
Yeah.
We got all superiors in basically everything that we played, so we were top of the top.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and we got. I think Jazzman got like the best out of the best or something like that,
They
or some
did.
along those
Y'all were
lines. I
the-
can't remember.
Yeah, it was
Like,
something along
it
the
was
lines.
yeah, but we did really good that year, and we also did really good our freshman year. Our freshman year was really good as well. I think we all got all superiors as well.
That's all the bands really ever got
yeah.
since we've been here. Superior
I don't.
ratings.
I
and
don't
everything.
think I remember ever getting something below superior. Like I really don't, unless like it was in middle school and we weren't over here yet. But I mean, it's just a bunch
yeah.
of new.
we all
It's good to know that the band is superior.
superior.
to
They're over
everybody
the
else.
superior.
Yeah.
The
They're
best of
over the
nest.
superior.
That's
Mhm.
what they call us.
What's your plans after graduation?
Yeah, I was about to ask that too. Like,
All right,
what
let's say at the same time.
Oh man.
Let's see.
You want me to go first? You went first.
I mean, you can go first. Hey, let you go first for something, man.
Okay. So I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So one thing we do is when we turn 18 and graduate, we go on a 2-year mission trip for our church. And I don't know where I'll go until about 3 months before I leave. They'll send me where I'm going to go, but I'll spend 2 years, teach the gospel to a bunch of people, spread the word. And then after that, depending on whether I get a scholarship for band or for tennis, I'll probably end up going to BYU Provo up in Utah to go to college there and get a law degree. So that's my plan.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
Harrison got some.
Law degree,
That's
boy,
my- Hey,
you're gonna
I'm a-
have to have a lot of schooling, my boy. Okay,
I find that
all right.
very interesting about the mission trip. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. I
Is
will
it
agree.
like the mission trips anywhere parts of the world?
Yeah, it could be anywhere. I could go out of the country or
You
in
just
the
don't know.
country.
They're gonna give it to you, and
Yeah, you'll fill out your papers and you can put like your preference on
Yeah.
where you'd want to go, but it
What do you
doesn't determine
prefer
where
to
you
go?
Right now, I want to go somewhere in Europe. I would
Europe.
love to go somewhere in Europe.
Like London, Paris?
Yes, somewhere in there or Australia. Those are the
Australia.
two places I'd love to go. Anywhere there. But yeah.
For me, let's see here. One of the things I had like a plan to go. So I go to church as well. My dad's a pastor and my mom's a singer. But I mean, I'm all up in the band area, so I'm trying to learn a whole bunch of stuff besides drum kit. So like right now, I'm learning guitar, and then later on, I'm gonna learn how to do piano. But
I'm
one
a
of the
guitar player.
places, you're a guitar player.
I play
Hey,
guitar
All
for
right.
the worship team at the FBC Thomasville here.
Maybe you can get some lessons or
Yeah.
something. No, hook me up. But anyways, one of the places I'm talking about going is going to Birmingham, Alabama, and going to Church of the Highlands College. It's like a side college, but like Church of the Highlands is like a huge church and does college on the side and then does some other stuff. But it's a 2-year college, and hopefully there I'll be able to do worship leader, learn to become.
That's
worship
awesome.
leader.
That's exactly what I want to do is
Yeah.
become a worship leader.
Yeah, it'll be cool. But and then also there's a whole bunch of things that tie in over there. I think you have to go on a mission field trip when you're there. You have to. It's like a requirement. So I'll be gone for like a couple months or maybe even a year on a mission trip. And then what else is there? There's a whole bunch of training in the processes, but you'll be preaching the gospel to a bunch of the college students that are on
That's
campus.
really cool. Yeah.
So it'll be cool.
Who has been y'all's biggest influence in anything, like all in general?
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Like school, like
Anywhere.
out of
Anywhere.
out of Central,
Just
Anywhere.
anything.
Just
Like
anything.
Oh God. First of all, for my dad, here's this. My dad and my mom, like big-
parents.
my parents, yes. So there's them, of course, because they're gonna be a big I can't even say that influence throughout the years.
yeah, that's always good to hear.
Probably for me, probably Austin Ridley.
Wow,
Austin Ridley, probably he was a snare player and he was the drum captain my freshman year and one of the best snare players I've ever seen in my entire life. He basically showed me what I wanted to be when I got to my senior year.
That's
So
awesome.
He definitely set that bar for me to try to get to, and I've tried my best to get there.
And you're
Definitely
here.
him. I know I'm here, yeah.
And now you
Pretty
get to
cool.
be that influence to the freshmen.
Let's see here. For me, if we're going along the lines of drumline, all that stuff, mine probably had to be Justin Barfield because he was really cool. He knew his stuff. He was just a good player in general, and he always came to like band camp and all that stuff to help me out with music that I was having trouble with. So I look up to him for helping me out and just hopefully be able to be a godly person like he is.
That's awesome.
Do you have any advice for the freshmen?
Yeah, any advice to our youngins, our fresh freshmen?
Or fresh meat. Is
Yep.
that what you mean? Okay.
Our fresh meat.
All I gotta say is just keep at it and just try not to get lagged behind because it's once you get about like a week behind on schoolwork or anything like that, it takes you weeks to get back to it.
Mhm.
It really does. So just keep at it and just keep that work ethic and all that goodness and like school before you play or anything like that. Just keep that in mind. The better that you know that early on, the better it will do in life later on because there are 55-year-olds and people that are like way up there in their age that doesn't even know how to use work ethic or what comes first and all that stuff. Discipline is a huge big thing, behavior, all that stuff. But just keeping that work ethic is something that you need to learn early on before you go out into the world and before, losing all the stuff that you need to know. So, I mean, just keep the work ethic and just keep at school. Play later, work first. It will help you out in the future.
Harrison, any advice for the freshmen?
Yeah. So for me throughout my high school career, one thing that really got me through high school was my friend group. Be careful on who you pick friends with, but pick friends that lift you up rather than bring you back down. And if you don't have friends, then find other people under you and friend them. Friend people that don't have friends, because that can be the game changer in whether someone drops out of school or doesn't, is friend groups. And just like Nathan said, just discipline yourself, learn how to keep in track of things and develop a schedule. That really helps. And don't fall behind on schoolwork. I've been there. It's not fun catching back up. So just keep doing your homework and turning in things on time. Make good friends and have fun, but that's basically what this is all about: having fun, but also learning and developing while you're doing it.
So here's
That's
my-
I'd also say maybe get involved. Get involved in like band or like
Yes.
any
Get into
extracurricular.
band.
Yeah.
Join band.
Please join band because like literally we are losing so many people. It's like no joke. Like we're decreasing in like how many people we have every single year. It's just like people are just dropping out.
And
How many?
Band isn't just lame stuff. We got, like we said, we have a jazz band. You can play guitar. You can play drums.
Yeah, that's like the main
have
reason
everything.
why these people are joining is because of jazz band. That's the main reason why all the saxophones join. Freshman saxophones join is
You
because
don't
of jazz
have to do
band.
marching.
Yeah, you don't have to do marching. You can do some other stuff, but I mean,
Chorus
it's,
as well. If you can sing,
Yeah.
join chorus.
yeah,
Yeah.
Come on, show
Yes.
people your voice. God gave it to you for.
And speaking about
Exactly.
voice,
Yeah, just definitely get involved in any extracurricular activity that you'd be interested in.
I have one last question for both of you guys. What is something y'all love to do outside of school other than band?
Play Fortnite.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Yes, you're right.
Play
You're right.
Fortnite. And other than
Oh,
Fortnite.
It seems to be the thing these days.
Fortnite.
Me and Nathan been playing a little bit.
Yeah.
You ever playing that the whole summer? Fortnite?
I didn't play over the
No,
summer
I
that
didn't.
much.
I didn't really play over the summer. I was
I was
playing some
busy.
other stuff, and I was also busy.
I like-
I went out of town probably like 3 or 4 times. I went to Alabama and go visit the college that I'm wanting to go to. So
How was it?
It was a cool experience.
Yeah.
It really was. It was a really good environment. You could really feel the energy. It was just really cool being there. I'm psyched to go there next year.
Oh yeah, what college you plan to go again? What was the one you said in Utah?
Me? This Brigham Young University in Provo. Provo, Utah, yeah. And one thing I like to do probably, I went whitewater rafting this summer a lot.
That's really cool.
Yeah, up in North Georgia.
That can be
and around
dangerous
there in the
sometimes though, but
Chattooga
it's
River.
so much fun.
It can get very intense, but it's fun. I love things that exhilarate you and get your adrenaline pumping, anything like that. I'm pretty much an adrenaline junkie. I do some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
fun.
I think that's all the time we
Wait,
have
can
for.
we get another
we have another
beatbox?
an outro beatbox.
An outro beatbox from both
Just
you guys?
something short and simple.
Okay. I'm prepared again.
Keep going. Thank you for watching and listening. Yellow Jacket Radio this afternoon, everybody.
We'll be back next
Come
week.
back on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, by the way, make sure you come support our marching band on the football games
Yes,
and any
yes.
other
Please,
activities
please,
coming.
Just come to the games, guys.
Please,
Just
please,
come.
please.
Because they
please.
play good music.
Yes, they do.
We need all the support
They
we
play
can get.
good
Trust
music.
me. And if y'all are up in the stands and all that stuff, just cheer us on, like please.
Yes.
Especially our football team, 'cause our football team needs the cheering on. That's what drives them. So just cheer everybody on when you go to the football team. That's all I gotta say.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, please come August 24th, Thomas County Central versus Thomasville at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Make sure you be there. It's going to be a big rival match.
It is. It really is going to be a big rival match.
I think it's gonna be bigger than last year, definitely.
Yep.
And make sure you give a shout out to Nadog and Harrison. Make sure you come to that game to support those two because they
Yeah.
thank you for coming to our show.
Yeah.
And thank you
No
everybody
problem.
for watching
Yeah.
and listening. Tune in next week. Goodbye.
Hey, so that was live.